This week's Parsha is Parshat Vayakhel. And in this week's Parsha, Moshe Rabbeinu commands Bnei Yisrael to build the Mishkan. And the question we have to ask ourselves is, why is there so much details about the Mishkan? 4.5 Parshios. The whole creation of the world was 34 psukim. So 15 times more than the creation of the world was the building of a sanctuary that was temporary. Because once Bnei Yisrael had the Beis HaMikdash, they wouldn't need a Mishkan anymore. Why are there so many details? Why is it so relevant? To answer this question, we have to take a step back and look at what Bnei Yisrael have been experiencing so far. They watched the 10 plagues destroy Egypt. They saw Nisim and Nephilos. They saw revelations that were unparalleled throughout history. And they get to the Yam Suf and they complain. And they say, why did you take us here to drown? We'd rather have died in Egypt. Then the Yam Suf splits and they go through, and 3 days later they complain. And they say, we don't have enough water. And then Hashem sends them water, and then they say the water is bitter. Hashem makes the water sweet. Then they complain there isn't enough food, and there's too much food. They're complaining, they're kvetching. And then Hashem allows Bnei Yisrael to experience Matan Torah, the giving of the Torah at Har Sinai. And 40 days later, they dance around an Egel. What will transform this people? If the 10 plagues won't transform this people, if the splitting of the sea won't transform this people, if the miracles in the desert won't transform this people, if Matan Torah, the revelation of the Torah being brought on Har Sinai, won't transform this people, what will? And the answer is the Mishkan. The Mishkan transforms the Jewish people. Because the Mishkan allows Bnei Yisrael to be givers, to accomplish, to give out of their own free will, all their hard-earned money. They give that up to build a sanctuary that God could dwell betachtonim. And they don't complain once. There isn't one complaint during the details of the Mishkan. Because Bnei Yisrael are happy. They're accomplishing. And they're not just passive recipients of God's blessings. They're not just watching passively as God allows the miracles to take place. But they're being co-creators with God to create a sanctuary that God could dwell in. And that is the secret to happiness. And that is why the Mishkan is so relevant. And that's why there's so many psukim detailing the Mishkan to tell us how important it is that we're not just a part of creation, that we partner with God in building creation. That we aren't just shaped by our surroundings, but we partner with God in shaping our surroundings. That's the secret of the Mishkan. That's why it's so important. And that's the secret of our happiness. When we feel accomplished, when we feel engaged in life, and we feel like we're doing and we're achieving, and we're allowing there to be a space for Hashem's Shekhinah to dwell, then we'll be happy, then we won't complain. So Mir Hashem, we should experience this happiness that is so profound, that's so deep, the happiness of being a partner with Hashem in creating something substantial and real in this world. Shabbat Shalom.